Orange Stars, RCGHS. And finally, we call Bishop Bowers to the stage. Please clap for them. Okay, so please introduce yourselves. So we'll start with AKATSI RCGHS.
My name is Kofodu Ama.
Okay, and
my name is Flagbo Epiphania Selassie.
So you tell us where you're from.
I'm from AKATSI RC Basic School, Volta region.
Okay. All right. So Orange Stars.
I'm Wakokesti Mami Ajuapuma from Orange Star School, Eastern Region.
Nano Paramartin, representing Orange Stars, Eastern Region.
And then Bishop Bowers.
Okay. My name is Amy Joanna from Bishop Bowers School in Greater Accra region.
My name is Kojo Tingmens. I'm from Bishop Bowers School, Greater Accra region.
Okay, you're all very welcome. Okay, so how many are here for the first time? I think AKATSI, this is your first time coming to the national. Bishop Bowers too. It's your first time coming to the national. Orange Stars, is it your first time? No. Okay. So AKATSI and Bishop Bowers, you let us know it's your first time. How do you feel? How are you feeling? AKATSI?
The feeling is cool.
It's cool. Okay. Yes, Bishop Bowers.
We are optimistic and we are hoping to leave a legacy both at the quiz and in our school.
You have to speak out.
We are very optimistic and we are hoping to leave a legacy both at this quiz and in our school.
I see. All right. Okay, Orange Stars. How are you also feeling?
Okay, we are expecting nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. Okay. All right, so all the best to all the schools. So you can just relax, we'll be starting soon. So, biology short answer. So 15 seconds. Cell inclusion are non-living chemical substances such as glycogen, lipids, and pigments found in the cytoplasm of cells. Which cell inclusion is likely to be most abundant in muscle cells and why?
Time up. Time up.
Okay, so the most important is glycogen or glucose, because that's what's used to release energy for any muscular action. Okay, so our Greek science short answer. You have 15 seconds. The soil profile is a vertical section of the soil that depicts all of its horizons. Which horizon supports plant growth and why?
Bishop Bowers.
Topsoil because it contains topsoil because it contains the essential nutrients needed by plants for growth.
Okay, I'll give it to you. The last question. Our Greek science short answer, so 15 seconds. The pH of a soil is known to determine the available plant nutrients in the soil. At a low pH, many elements become less available to plants, while others, such as iron, aluminium, and manganese, become toxic to plants. Liming is carried out on the soil to neutralize the excess acids in the soil. What is the IPAC name of the chemical compound used in liming of the soil?
Orange stars.
Calcium hydroxide.
Please speak into the microphone.
Calcium hydroxide.
That's correct. So that brings us to the end of the first part of the first round. Okay, so we move on to the hot lab. So you are participating in this for a maximum of 10 points. You have 5 minutes to complete this lab exercise. So we are looking at pH. So it's a short form for potential of hydrogen or the power of hydrogen. And it's a measure of the acidity or alkalinity of a substance. The amount of hydrogen ion concentration in a solution determines its pH. The pH can control the availability of nutrients, biological functions, microbial activity, and the behavior of chemicals. Because of this, monitoring or controlling the pH of soil, water, and food or beverage products is important for a wide variety of applications. So in the lab, we can use the knowledge of pH values to identify acidic and alkaline chemicals. So you are provided with a clear solution of two chemical substances. So you have sample A and then sample B. One is a dilute solution of hydrochloric acid. The other is sodium hydroxide. So you are required to identify the chemicals in each of the solutions. So please record your observations and state clearly your conclusion as to the associated reason for your classification as whether the sample is either the sodium hydroxide or hydrochloric acid. Please, you understand? So you'll be given two beakers. One will be labeled A, the other will be labeled B. They are all clear solutions. You'll be given the universal pH paper and then two test tubes. Are we okay? Okay, so you have your hot lab probe question. If you mix equal volumes and concentrations of the two substances, what do you predict the pH of the resulting solution would be and why? So you answer that on your sheet and then you submit that to me so that I mark and then you get the score. Is that okay? So you're all doing it at the same time. This time you don't have to share anything. So you have 5 minutes. You can move to the table. So you can write on the sheet and just answer the back. You can just answer the back of the sheet.
Yeah.
Start with. You have done 1 minute. You have 3 minutes more. 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes more. 3 minutes. 1 minute more. 1 minute. Be wrapping up. 1 minute. One minute more. 1 minute. Be wrapping up. 1 minute. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Ready to stop work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop work and present your work.
So you may take your seats, and the coaches, please, you can come and speak to the students. The coaches. Also, if there will be substitutions, you can present them to the table. Okay, so you may take your seats, and the coaches, please, you can come and speak to the students, the coaches. Also, if there will be substitutions, you can present them to the table. Take your seats, and the coaches, please. "30 seconds, teachers. 30 seconds. So at the end of the had 10 points. You all had 10 points. So A was the acid, B was the base. So at the end of the, and I mean you all gave the answer because we were looking at if you had two mixed equal volumes and then concentrations. So that means you would have a neutral substance being formed, and that is pH of 7. So you all had that correct. So A was the acid, B was the base. So at the end of the, and I mean you all gave the answer because we were looking at if you had two mixed equal volumes and then concentrations. So that means you would have a neutral substance being formed, and that is pH of 7. So you all had that correct. So at the end of the round, AKATSI RC GHS had 10 points. Orange Stars RC GHS had 13 points. And Bishop Bowers had 19 points. Okay, so we have a substitution for Bishop Bowers. So at the end of the round, so we have Jaden, Oliver, Komi coming in, and Kojo Ting going out. So please let's welcome Jaden. RCGHS had 13 points, and Bishop Bowers had 19 points. Okay, so we have a substitution for Bishop Bowers. So at the end of the round, so we have Jaden, Oliver, Komi coming in, and Kojo Ting going out. So please let's welcome Jaden. RCGHS had 13 points, and Bishop Bowers had 19 points. Okay, so we have a substitution for Bishop Bowers. We have Jaden, Komi coming in. Okay, so the substitution for Bishop Bowers, kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Jaden Oliver Kombi from Bishop Bowers School, Greater Accra region.
Okay, so you're welcome. You're not the best. Okay, so the substitution for Bishop Bowers, kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Jaden Oliver Kombi from Bishop Bowers School, Greater Accra region.
Okay, so you're welcome. You're not the best. So we are moving on to the next round. Okay, so we'll start with the first half. So you have the toss-up questions. So I read the question and then you give me the answer. You have short answer questions and long answer questions. Short answer questions, long answer questions, you have 35 seconds. If you have the answer, you press the bell, hold on to the bell, you are called, and then you give me the answer. We'll start with the first half. So you have the toss-up questions. Are we ready? So I read the question and then you give me the answer. You have short answer questions. So short answer. Questions. A linear equation is an equation in which the highest power of the unknown is 1. Openyin Kojo celebrated his 85th birthday in 2023. If his granddaughter, Sarah, was born when he was 57 years old, in which year was Sarah born?
Orange Stars.
1966.
No.
AKATSI.
2007.
No.
Time up.
So 1995. Next question. The Pythagoras theorem is a cornerstone of mathematics that helps us find the missing side length of a right-angled triangle. It states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. A ladder, which is 13 meters long, is leaned against a vertical wall at a height of 12 meters from the horizontal floor. If the feet of the ladder is on the same horizontal floor with the base of the wall, what will be the distance from the base of the wall to the feet of the ladder? So long
Bishop
answer, you have
Bowers.
35 seconds.
5 meters.
That's correct. Next question. Probability means possibility. It is a branch of mathematics that deals with the occurrence of a random event. The value of the probability of an event is from 0 to 1 to or 0% to 100%. In a class of 48 students, each student belongs to one of the 4 sections in the school. In a class election, the probability of a student from the section yellow becoming the class prefect is 0.125. How many students in the class are in section yellow? Short answer, so you have 15 seconds.
Bishop Bowers.
Yes.
6.
That's correct. Discount is the difference between the marked price and the ultimate selling price. That's of an item or of a service rendered. It is a kind of reduction in the cost price of a product or service. A shop gave a discount on all its goods at a fixed rate. If Samuel paid 95 Ghana cedis for a cabinet which originally cost 100 Ghana cedis, how much will Abigail pay for a rice cooker which originally cost 300 Ghana cedis? So long answer, 35 seconds.
Bishop Bowers.
285 Ghana cedis.
That's correct. Next question. Direction is the path that a thing takes during motion. It can be expressed in cardinal points or bearing. Al Hassan traveled northwards towards a town A and continued eastwards towards another town B. What direction will he be moving if he travels the shortest distance from B to the starting point? Short answer, 15 seconds.
Bishop Bowers.
Southwest.
That's correct. And now to the final question. Long answer, so 35 seconds. Multiplication is a mathematical process that adds a number to itself repeatedly, a specific number of times. The number being added to itself is called the multiplicand, and the number of times the addition is being done is called the multiplier. Joan declared June as her reading month. She puts together a number of books she wants to read. Each of these books she puts together contains 150 pages. If she reads averagely 80 pages per day, how many books did she end up reading at the end of the month?
Bishop Bowers.
16 books.
That's correct. And that brings us to the end of the first half. So we are starting with the rapid fire round. Okay. So each school would have 60 seconds to answer a number of questions. So you have 8 questions. You have 60 seconds and you have to attempt as many questions as possible within the 60 seconds. So if you have the answer, I have given you the sheet. It has the questions. So I would read the question. If you have the answer whilst I'm reading, you can give me the answer. You can stop me, give me the answer. If you don't have the answer, you just tell me to skip or you'd say next. Okay. Then if I move on to the next question, you have the answer, you give me the answer. If I get to, let's say, question 5, and you have the answer for question 1, please do not interrupt me. Wait till I finish reading all the 8 questions, and then you can tell me which number question you want to give me the answer to, and then you give me the answer. Is that okay? All right. Are we ready? Okay, so like I said earlier, you can interrupt me when I'm reading a particular question. So if I'm on question 1, I get to the middle of the question, you have the answer, you can interrupt me to give me the answer so that I move on to the next question because you have the questions. Is that okay? So we can begin. So your time starts now. Evaluate the cube root of 3/8. Change 0.5 liters to milliliters.
Skip.
Evaluate the square root of 49 minus the cube root of 64 plus the square root of 16.
Skip.
Evaluate 8 raised to the power minus 1/3.
Skip.
Solve 3 minus into brackets 4 minus 9.
13.
That's correct. Convert 0.45 to proper fraction in the simplest form.
9/20.
That's correct. Simplify 0.75 over 0.05.
Skip.
Write one whole number 2/5 as a percentage.
Skip.
Time up.
Okay, so 2 out of 8. Orange stars, are you ready? So you can turn the sheet. Your time starts now. Evaluate 216 all raised to the power 1/3. Minus 1/3.
6.
No. Write 2 whole number 3/4 as a percentage.
Skip.
Evaluate the square root of 81 divided by the square root of 36 times the cube root of 27. Evaluate the cube root of 2 whole number 10/27.
Skip.
Change 450 milliliters to liters.
Skip.
Solve minus 3 plus into brackets 3 minus 5, brackets close. That's correct.
Time up.
Please speak into the microphone and be loud. Okay. So they got 1 out of the 8.
Okay, you just have to beat 1 and you have to get 3 at least.
Bishop Bowers, are you ready?
Yes.
Please speak into the microphone,
Yes,
because if I
please.
don't hear you, I will take time.
Yes, please.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
You can turn your sheets. Your time starts now. Simplify 0.324 divided by 0.4.
Next.
Evaluate the cube root of minus 8 minus the cube root of 125 plus the square root of 81.
2.
That's correct. Evaluate 343 raised to the power minus 1 over 3.
1 over 7.
That's correct. Evaluate the square root of 2 whole numbers 7 over 81.
1 whole number 4 over 9.
That's correct. Convert 0.55 to proper fraction in the simplest form.
11 over 20.
That's correct. Write 4 whole number 3 over 5 as a percentage.
460%.
That's correct. Change 3.05 liters to milliliters.
3,050.
That's correct. Solve minus 9 minus into brackets 4 minus 7, bracket close, plus 3.
Time up.
Okay. So 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. And that brings us to the end of the second round. Okay, so AKATSI RCGHS had 2 points. Then Orange Stars had 1 point. And then Bishop Bowers had 21 points. Okay, so we have a 2-minute break. The coaches, you can come up stage. And if there's any substitution, please submit. Substitutions. Orange Stars. So Ketsi, Kesti. So Kesti is going out, and then Cunette is coming in. So please let's do the substitution quickly. Then for AKATSI, Selassie is going out, Frida is coming in. And then for Bishop Bowers, Jaden is going out and Kojo Otin is coming in. All right, so we are going on to the third round. Those, Frida, where's yours? Okay. Okay, so that's, yeah. So please let's introduce ourselves. The substitutes.
I'm Frida Dagojo from RC Basic School, Volta region.
Okay, you're welcome. Orange Stars.
I'm Quinetta Mokwedate from Orange Stars RC.
Please speak up, we can't hear you.
I'm Quinetta Mokwedate from Orange Stars RC.
Okay, you're welcome. And Bishop
Kojo
Bowers.
Otin Mensah from Bishop Bowers School, Greater Accra region.
Okay. Okay, so you were here and you're back. Okay, so you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's actually allowed for a substitute to go and then come back. Once it's within the two substitutes, it's allowed. So, all right. So we are moving on to the third round. So the third round, we have 4 categories. You have the black scientists, the riddles, true or false, and then you have the tech bites. We are going to do 3 of each of these 4 categories. If you have the answer, you press the bell, hold on to it, you are called, and then you give the answer. For the true or false, if you give a wrong answer, a point is deducted. For the riddles, if you give the correct answer on the first clue, you get 3 points. On the second clue, you get 2 points. And on the third and any other clue, you get 1 point. Are we okay with the rules? Are we ready to start? Okay, so AKATSI RC, what category do you want to start from?
Black scientists.
Black scientists. Okay. I showed an early aptitude for mathematics and graduated summa cum laude with degrees in mathematics and French from West Virginia University in
Mary Jackson.
AKATSI.
You have to be called.
AKATSI.
Mary Jackson.
That's incorrect.
Bishop Bowers.
They've not
Time
pressed the
up.
bell. Time is up. Okay, so it was Catherine Johnson, sorry. Okay, so AKATSI, your next category.
True or false?
True or false? Locomotion is a characteristic of only animals. True or false?
AKATSI.
True.
AKATSI.
True.
No. Okay. So, yeah, so you get -1. So your next category.
True or false?
True or false? Okay. Growth is a key characteristic of all living things except microorganisms. True or false?
Orange stars.
True. No. So -1. So now your category. Orange stars. You want true or false? A group of tissues are called organelles. True or false?
Bishop Bowers.
False.
That's correct. So Bishop Bowers, your next category.
Black scientist.
Black scientists. I am an African American scientist who was born on June 3rd, 1904 in Washington, D.C. I excelled academically and...
AKATSI.
Ruth Smith Lloyd.
Pardon?
Dr. Ruth Smith Lloyd.
No. So I excelled academically and went on to attend Amherst College, where I graduated with honors in 1926. I then attended McGill University in Montreal, Canada, where I earned my Doctor of Medicine and Master of Surgery degrees in 1933. Tragically, I died in a car accident on April...
Bishop Bowers.
Charles Drew.
That's correct. So your next category.
Black scientist. Black scientist.
Black scientist. One of my most notable achievements was the synthesis of phyostigmine from soybeans.
AKATSI.
Percy Julian.
That's correct. So your next category, AKATSI. We are done with black scientists. We are done with true or false.
Riddles.
Riddles. First clue. I am a physical property of bodies which often gets masked by gravity, friction, and air resistance. Second clue. I am a passive property and does not enable a body to do anything except oppose active agents such as forces. Third clue.
Bishop Bowers.
Mass.
Pardon?
Mass.
No. Third clue. In everyday language usage, I am used to refer to a lack of activity or interest or an unwillingness to make an effort to do something. Fourth clue. I am the tendency of a body to remain in its state of rest or uniform. No, so you can't, yeah, sorry. So any of the other two schools. So I am the tendency of a body to remain in this state of rest or uniform motion in a straight line unless compelled by an external force to act otherwise.
Time out.
So it's inertia. Okay, so it was... Akachi, you gave us you said riddles. Okay, so your next category.
Riddles.
Riddles. So first clue. I am a phenomenon associated with a change in speed and direction. I occur when the speed of a wave increases or decreases as it travels in different environments. So that's the second clue. Third clue. I am occurring in your eyes even as we speak, as part of the processes that lead to the formation of an object, of an image, of an object on your retina. Fourth clue. While reflection causes light or sound waves to bounce back after encountering an obstacle, I tend to cause such waves to bend.
AKATSI.
Refraction.
That's correct. So 1 point. Yes, Akachi, your next category.
Riddles.
Riddles. First clue. I am a part of a line that has a fixed starting point but no end point. Second clue, I can extend infinitely in one direction and hence my length cannot be measured since I have no end point. Third clue, I can be incident on the surface of a material and end up bending through it or being reflected by it depending on its material characteristics.
Bishop Bowers.
Ray.
That's correct. So 1 point. Okay, so now take bites. How do you convert a string to an integer in Python?
Bishop Bowers.
By using the constructor int with parentheses.
Okay, that's correct. Next question. What is a Python package and how do you import it?
Bishop Bowers.
A Python package is a function that's already inbuilt inside the Python program. The Python package is a function that's inbuilt inside the Python program.
No.
Time up.
Okay, so the Python package is a collection of Python modules and you can import it by using the import package name or in parentheses. So the last question, tech bites. What is artificial intelligence in simple terms?
Orange Stars.
Artificial intelligence is a branch of science that deals with the production of machines that mimic human activities.
Okay, I'll give it to you, that's correct. Okay, and with that, we come to the end of the round. RCGHS had 3 points, and Bishop Bowers had 10 points. So at the end of the contest, AKATSI RCGHS had 15 points. Orange Stars RCGHS had 16 points. And Bishop Bowers had 50 points. So Bishop Bowers moves on to the next round. And congratulations, and then congratulations to Bishop Bowers, and better luck next time to AKATSI RCGHS and Orange Stars GHS. Okay, so we are preparing for the next contest.